Hi everyone, my name's Estefania Caldillo, and this is a showcase of my art from throughout Inktober. I call it Arttober, a time where artists attempt to draw every day of the month. I did this from my iPad and the app Procreate. Now I have to preface that I like creating characters. They're primarily inspired from the media I consume. They are what I draw most of the time, and I know I should stop doing that, but it's just fun to do it. Warning that I did draw the first one the most out of the list. So this is the first piece of the month, and I decided to involve one of the characters that I've drawn the most lately, which is Leaf, and the snake is called Hazard. Since it was the start of Halloween, I just went with the classic witch flying into the air on a broomstick with their familiar right behind. Now for this one, I try to do some sort of symbolism or maybe contradicting ideas, where the branch and the plant depicted is supposed to be an olive branch or a branch of peace, but covered with red petals and symbolizing danger. I remember this one being frustrating because a symmetrical tool in the app wasn't being symmetrical. Other than that, the gems were inspired by the ones found in Stardew Valley. I absolutely just wanted to show the characters' mental guilt and just be literal in this one. I chose yellow to be the main color since it's supposed to be sunshine and happiness, but it's anything but for Leaf. I did have to come back and change the line art color simply because it was too blue, and I've changed to a darker purple now. This one's called Cinder. The prompt for that day was space, and I like looking at the stars and the night sky in general. Though I did go overboard with a pattern brush of stars. I also did want to put the lighting in a different direction since I always put the light above the figure. The background I thought was the coolest thing, but looking back at it, it looks a little odd, and I guess that's what I find appealing about it. The one thing I wanted to try out specifically was trying to depict blood since I haven't exactly drawn blood before. Featuring my character Scarlet, this one's mostly about lighting again, since I had lighting in the back of the character but wanted to put it in the front this time. I snuck in a small amount of space by the hair, which I like. This one was very difficult for me because of the environment. I had tried with various sketches on trying to improve the environment, but would just settle on a mostly generic one instead with small drawings. This depicts Scarlet and Hazard trying to make a costume. One of my newest characters named Zaya, and personally, I thought I went overboard with the blood, but I also don't regret it. The background is very basic simply because I focused so much on the blood and wanted the attention on either the bright whip or the blood splatters. The prompt for that day was forgotten, and I made a portrait bust of one character named Anna, who I would frequently forget to draw and put my attention to the others instead. For this drawing, I only used one brush, a sketching brush that had a pretty rough texture to it, for the entirety of making the portrait, and I thought the texture was pretty nice. I'm Estefania Caldillo, and thank you for taking the time to look through my showcase, and I hope you